From a pretty young age, I'd had people telling me that I like should go D1 or that I was capable.
Like in the hallways, they ask you like, "Oh, are you gonna run in college? Or can you go D1?"
Like I know what I have to do to go Division I, so it's not really that much pressure. Like I've been around it like my whole life.
But just because I'm a sophomore, it hasn't really hit that much yet. But you feel like you need to go somewhere where everyone's doing like amazing things for swimming and breaking all these records. So there definitely is pressure.
When I was younger, I always wanted to play like D1 field hockey. It's always what I thought about. And then when I got to high school and like school started to pick up, I kind of thought that maybe that wasn't the right decision just because like I needed a balance in my life.
Because when you're putting so much pressure on yourself about something that's supposed to be fun, it kind of takes away the fun. And that just made it really hard to get up and go to practice or put extra time in.
At practice, you have to work double as hard, because there's an expectation to go to a good college for the sport that you're gonna play.
I've had parents of like 6-year-olds say like, "Do you think they can get a D1 scholarship?" And I'm like, absolutely not. No, they're 6. What are you doing?
I think that this pressure is always helpful because it just pushes me to be my best self. And if I like didn't have that pressure coming from me and like sometimes my coaches or like my parents, I feel like I would have given up once it got hard.
I think if I had decided to go D1, it probably would have been pretty helpful because it would have made me work that much harder and really put in the effort.
It makes me like work harder in a way, I guess, because I want to basically make my family proud.
In a way, it is more helpful to me than harmful because it really pushes me and challenges me to work harder, and it like sets a goal for me to try and get into a D1 swimming school so that I can like be the best swimmer that I can be.
It's helpful if you want to perform athletics like throughout your life because it pushes you to work harder. But if that's not your goal in life, then I think it'd be harmful because it hurts, like it affects everything else in your life.
And what I can't stand, it's almost looked at as a failure if you don't make that D1 status.
An expectation of like validity, like you were a valid athlete if you went to a Division I school.
I have a thing that I tell the players that take the sport out of it completely. Would you be happy at that school for 4 years? And that's the biggest thing, because in any sport, a player can get injured like that, and then they're at this school for whatever, forever, how long? Are you gonna have a positive experience?
When looking at college, like that's where you're gonna be spending the next like 4 years of your life. So instead of stressing about like how it looks to others, like figure out what works best for you academically, socially, and athletically, because more than likely like the majority of people aren't gonna go past like to athletics like further than college.
I've had so many athletes go to D1 schools and they love it, absolutely love it. I've had others go to smaller schools and love it, and they always thought they wanted to play at a D1 school.
You shouldn't pick a school solely because like this is the D1 school that wanted me, so I'm gonna go there. Like go with what like fits you as a whole person, because ultimately like you're more than an athlete.